What'd you say? Damn, I can't sneak it anymore because that lady. Hey, but go ahead and do your thing. Muted, whatever. I don't care. Episode 242, we made a podcast back in the building, February 24th, 2022. Black History Month, few more days. Where's the Portuguese?
Best Black History Month ever. What's the number?
242.
242. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, at least it ain't one of ours getting invaded in Black History Month. That'd be rough.
Did was Ukraine like a colonizer, like slave? Did do a lot of slave trade?
No.
Oh, then damn, I don't want them to get invaded.
That was a cute question though. Episode 242, we are back in the building. A lot going on in the world and some stuff going on in the football world, and we're going to cover it. Of course, we're going to talk about the big news. There is a invasion going on in the European continent. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We'll talk about the results from Champions League this week and also Europa League and Europa Conference League, only because Marseille is in there. And we're going to talk about the monumental decision that happened for U.S. women's national team, or was it? And maybe if we don't talk for too long, or if Caesar doesn't talk for too long, we'll talk about the Phil Foden fight. I don't know if Caesar saw that video. And also Neymar was complaining about Brazilians, and maybe we'll talk about that. And huh? And the Brazilians included Cesar Souza. Phil,
I don't think you're talking about me. He knows better.
Okay. But anyway, Big C's, man, dog. Currently maybe it stopped. You think Putin stopped in the last 3 minutes or so? I don't think he stopped.
He didn't give me a stop by immediately.
Okay. Well, there's currently an invasion going on in Ukraine. Russia has been doing a lot. They are sending in troops, and they've shot missiles. They've captured Chernobyl nuclear plant. I don't know why, but
there's a flex.
Yeah, I guess that movie was decent. I guess Sean Penn is on the ground filming.
Is he really?
Yeah, apparently, he's weird.
Is that the actor?
Yes.
Why do actors be doing stuff like this? Is he method acting? Is he trying to be in a documentary? What does he do?
You know why?
I don't see how come The Rock is on the ground filming.
You know why?
He's kind of selling out a little bit too
because he's Canadian. But yeah,
he's kind of getting on the hate list now.
Who, The Rock? Why? Tell me why.
There's a little bit of an anti-vaxxer on a low.
Really? Well, he's black.
He wants to be president. It's the only way to do it.
Caesar, before Napoli and Barcelona played, they took a knee and they had a stop war banner. Obviously, there's been some anti-war protests in St. Petersburg. The Champions League final, it seems like they will be moving it from St. Petersburg. It seems like they've decided that. There's been some Brazilian players that were out there in Ukraine. They did a video appealing for help with their girlfriends and kids on the video. They're trying to get out, but they're saying there's no flights. I'm like, yeah, dog. Yeah, you wasn't there in 2014.
Hey, come on, you can't do that. You can't blame these dudes. Come on.
All right. Also Schalke, the team in Germany, who I did not know was in Bundesliga 2.
They fell off that hard.
I guess last year it was really rough.
I wonder there was so many wild names this year in Bundesliga. I'm like, who are these teams? Amens Berderstidfield. I'm like, what is that?
Bochum. They're gonna be removing Gazprom from their jersey.
That's real, right? That's gangster right there.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on, and people are
Gazprom probably fueling them tanks.
Yeah, Gazprom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people are mad at Russia, sir. I don't know if you are.
What? No, I think what Russia's doing is actually atrocious. I think that my big issue with everything is that it's not that it's just like if I were to ask Russia, I'm just like, what are you doing? It feels like a very much like a why? Like it doesn't, usually there's like premeditated reasons for why. And then Biden talked about how he's heard his speech and stuff, and he expressed how he wants to, bring back more strength within Russia and and widen the borders or whatever and all that stuff, like the older USSR days. Well, I was like, okay, but why? Like, this doesn't seem like a very smart move. Like, is he getting senile? Is it COVID brain? Like, it seems like a very like rushed and non-strategic move, because now you like played yourself as the mega villain, and like now everyone who was giving you a chance is like really down to flip the script, and you're kind of just surrounded by no one rocking with you.
Yes, it's really rough.
I just feel bad for the people at the end of the day. Like, people dying is just not the way to go about it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's bad when Jordi Alba cares. When Jordi Alba is like, "Hey, that's
He
not
might be
right."
low-key Russian on low.
It's really bad.
Yeah, Jordi Alba gets involved. This is a serious situation though.
Yeah, because he ain't take no knee for George Floyd. I'll tell you that right now.
He was he was trying to stand up as soon as he fought, just like Wilfred Zaha. He was trying to stand up ASAP.
Exactly. He was like, "That man's got a great idea." No, I'm just joking, but I don't want to get too into the conflict because we'll start talking all day. But it is affecting the football world, and yeah, I hope that somewhere cool gets the Champions League final. Caesar over there gritting at his phone. We know why, but I won't. I okay, Caesar. Where do you think I can say who I think should get the Champions League final, but where do you think?
Time to go to South Africa. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. No, I'm playing. I really think I should go to Portugal again.
They just did it in Portugal.
So, I mean, we're trying to save lives here, and there's no Portuguese team that's going to make it to the final.
What do you mean save lives? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, they're trying to take it out of Russia, right?
Yeah, there's a gazillion countries in between Russia and Portugal. They just had it.
You want it to be in England, don't you?
Caesar, I'm not saying you where you want it.
I mean, I like my favorite place to be would be at that Bilbao stadium. It'd be kind of hard with the lights and everything. That'd be cool. But it'd be kind of cool if they did in Portugal again, just because I know that, like, I don't want it to be like any kind of chance of home field. I know no Portuguese team's gonna make it to the final, so it just seems like there's a neutral
They just
spot.
had it though.
I don't care. I'm not here to like make people happy. I'm just here to make it work.
I thought you were nice now.
No.
Okay, I think that Greece should get it. I'm down for Athens, one of them stadiums.
When did you start rocking with Greece?
Caesar, can I just like what can I just like this? Can I just say I want Greece to get it? I think that would be cool. They've been having a rough patch, these past few years. I don't want it to go to England, I don't want it. I mean, I don't really want it to be in France or Germany. That's kind of boring. Let it be in Greece.
Definitely not England. Do not put it in England.
No,
please. These I feel like they get everything.
Let Greece get some tourism money for people going there for the final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah, I'm done for Greece.
Okay,
but like Olympico Stadium, whatever.
I don't know what the good stadium is, but I just feel like Portugal just got like all them games when during COVID. They got like the quarterfinals and the semi.
I'm trying to spread the wealth, huh?
I mean, they were having the least trouble with COVID in what was that 2020? So like they just put them all there, which is like that's great. But I feel like you can't get it for like another while after that. But I'm down.
I agree. I think Greece is a good option.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, Champions League. We had Champions League this week. We had the other first match days for the other 8 teams. I did watch 2 of these matches. I watched Chelsea versus Lille. That was rough. Lille played decent, but they just really couldn't get it cracking. But they had some good patches.
Yeah.
Which I'm not like too afraid of. Like, I feel like they might could turn it around in the second leg potentially. But Chelsea was just kind of like bigger and faster a little bit. I did not watch Villarreal versus Juve, which did end 1-1. Oh, and Chelsea Lille was 2-0. Did you don't watch Villarreal Juve, did you? No. I did not watch Benfica versus Ajax, which ended 2-2, but I did watch Atleti versus Man U, which ended 1-1 with a late goal by something Elanga. Do you know his first name?
Anthony Elanga.
Oh, Antoine.
Antoine Griezmann.
I did watch that match. That was an interesting match. It was really funny to see Luis Suarez not come in because I did see him warming up and it was really rough. I was like, you can't even put your legs in the air. Uh,
Luis Suarez like needs to like have assistants to tie his shoes on.
probably. Um, but
You can't
it was
put your
funny
leg in
after
there.
this match. Um, they were saying on ESPN FC, is it time to bench Ronaldo?
They always do this.
I'm like, yo, did you watch the game? The person that was trash was Marcus Rashford.
Max Scherzer is so bad, like so bad.
It's really weird. I'm like, dog, do you want to be there or not? I don't know if you see my tweet. I said that he hasn't been the same since Mason Greenwood got arrested.
I'm not gonna co-sign any correlation to that, but I will say this: Marcus Rashford, since the Mourinho days, is wildly inconsistent. He looks unmotivated too sometimes, and not saying like he's not professional. He's an athlete, of course. He's professional. He's really talented, but like it just doesn't seem like he has that drive,
At
like a
all.
Ronaldo drive. Like he just
Like
seems like
not
he
even.
gets stuck in the slowest gears. Like when I watch Villarreal play, they have that French player Dijima or something like that. Dijima. I feel like every time that guy gets the ball, he's a winger. He just goes crazy with. No, I'm sorry, he's not French. He's Dutch. Every time he gets the ball, he goes crazy with the ball. Like he looks like he's gonna go 80 miles an hour and he's gonna try to make something happen. He's gonna put moves on. When I see Rashford, it's like gather, pass.
He lose the ball so much bad
Disappear.
touches.
Can't really do moves. He's like a really, really bad version of Dembele, to be honest.
Like just go play at Letty, like some counterattacking team or something like that.
He need to go
Like
be happy. You be seeing how like Martial playing all happy now, running around that field, scoring that goal. He looks way better. Like he looks like the happier. His face looks clear. Like he's smiling again. The RBF face is gone.
Project Baby Angry Face.
Project Baby Angry Face is gone in Sevilla. He's over there smiling.
Yeah, like I looked at Rashford, I was like, damn, dude, like you just like you're playing like you're a bad player. I know you're not bad, but like your touches are bad. You're losing the ball for no reason. Like I see Man you put like 4 crosses in a row out of bounds. It
They're
was
rough to
really bad.
watch.
Like their midfield is so bad. I'm like looking at Pogba these days. I'm just like, ugh, like it's just really not the
He's not gonna.
same.
I think we've been saying he need to leave that place. This shit's just not good, dog.
Well, he's just really slow. Like he doesn't have any burst. Like I'm just like, damn. Like he uses his body well, but it's like there's like no burst anymore. Their midfield is really bad. I don't like. I'm not saying the individual players are bad, but like the midfield, like the connectivity in the midfield is terrible. Um, and I said this on Twitter too, but I just really feel like they're suffering. Honestly, what would be
Mm,
better
mm.
if they put Ronaldo left, Sancho right, and just put Bruno Fernandez in like that, like withdrawn 9. Like the way well actually I don't okay,
I don't
actually,
know.
okay, let me take it back.
I like Bruno Mars in the midfield.
Let me start it over. Because Sancho really isn't a winger. Who's the other dude?
Who for
Do they
who?
have another winger dude? Let's say Marcus Rashford on the right.
Lingard.
Okay, I mean he's better than nah. Put Ronaldo left. I could see Bruno Fernandez having more of like a false 9 role, something similar to Firmino, and then put somebody on the right. That would be way better than playing Ronaldo as a center forward. I feel like they suffer so much from playing Ronaldo in the middle like that. Like you're really not getting the best out of him. He's the best forward they got. He's the most explosive. He's the fastest. He's the most driven. He's got the most moves. They're trying to act like he's washed. I'm like, no, he's
He
better
played
than
well too. I didn't think he
everybody.
did bad at all.
Huh?
He played well too.
Yeah, he didn't play bad. He's getting like no chances. Like they can't get him the ball. And also he's just not a center forward. And his best position is on the left. It ain't like Marcus Rashford's doing anything over there. I feel like Bruno Fernandez is a really good midfielder.
Is Cavani hurt?
Yeah. If I feel like Bruno Fernandez is a really good midfielder, but I feel like maybe like if he has less responsibility to the midfield, like maybe he could do more.
Hmm.
Remember when Spain put Isco in that false 9? He
Yeah,
was
that was nice. He was
like
balling.
maybe Bruno Fernandez could do something like that.
If you have a semblance of a hold-up game, and Bruno does, he's able to really retain the ball well, and he's like scrappy too. Bruno Fernandez, and I think that's not a bad idea. I think like that kind of position where he just really kind of has the effect, and then he likes to boom and ugly shots too. So it might work out for him. Honestly, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like that will work, but I mean, they're not going to do it because it's England and they're dumb. But
It's an
it'll be.
excellent description of what they are.
I kind of wish I watched Villarreal versus Juve.
Me too. I want to see the big dude play.
Yeah, maybe you can watch it again, right? Like you can watch them.
I'm thinking about checking it out sometime. They have match replays available.
Okay, I might watch that match.
Yeah, all of them. They like all go all the way back to like early in the year.
Okay, Big C's are scrolling. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the next leg of that, Atleti versus Man U.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We had some Europa League action today. Obviously, Sevilla advanced, Barcelona advanced. They killed Napoli. Red Bull Leipzig advanced. Atalanta advanced. BVB lost to Rangers, did not advance. Zenit St. Petersburg did not advance. They got beat by Real Betis. That's karma, and I'm just joking. Porto did beat Lazio. And
Yo, I heard about this. Big Porto represent, dog. I mean, Lazio sucks. I don't care what anybody tells me. Lazio ain't gonna make it out of round of 16. Come on now.
You remember who used to get so much hype? 21 Milinkovic.
They used to go crazy. They're talking about his like brother is a basketball player for Lazio, 6'8", and like I don't care about any of that. And then they go crazy about him. He's worth 110 million and 200 million. I'm like, why? He's just big.
I remember him and Belotti were supposed to be 100
million.
Kondogbia
is way better than him.
Who?
Kondogbia is way better than him.
Caesar, don't ever talk to me about Kondogbia. That's literally like Caesar. Did you watch the match, right? There was a play where he won 2 tackles and like passed it out perfectly, like really on 2 different players. I'm like, this dude is ridiculous. Like he was like, I'm watching Kondogbia. I'm like, this is literally me. Like, this is literally me right here. Like,
it's so funny. When I watch him, he really does remind me of your game, kind of like your swag. I'm like, he just does the most bam thing. He does all this. He just kind of like still do just a nice, easy pass off like nothing happened. I'm like, he's just such a good player, or like a beautiful driven pass. He's so good.
Like, just literally,
he doesn't have like a semblance of like a real defined weakness. He's like really good in all areas, and he's like safe too. He's a safe player. He's not like reckless like a Casemiro. He's like very safe too.
I'll say this too. Like I said this on Twitter, and like honestly, like this is so true. The punditry and analysis in soccer is so unevolved because these guys will never talk about the defensive play of someone like Kondogbia because he's not listed as a defender.
Exactly. They won't.
Like they're gonna talk about center backs as the defenders and like maybe the fullbacks, but they won't recognize that literally all the defense is coming from Kondogbia. Like he's the one that's winning the ball back. He's the one that's in these passing lanes. He's the one making sure like Ronaldo doesn't get the ball when in like dangerous spots. The center backs aren't doing that. He's the one that's literally conducting the defense, and they just won't talk about how good of a defender he is because he's listed as a midfielder. This because these people are not very evolved.
Okay.
I wanted, like when I was watching, I was like, I want to go find my old notebooks with all them Kondogbia trackers where he would just be just like all these plus marks.
I missed the plus minus. That was so fun. Like, remember I had the Bakayoko game? He like 8 negatives. I was like, now watching the day, I was like, you're okay.
I remember you surprised me with that Kondogbia tracker on Milan. He was like, I did that Bakayoko tracker. I was like, oh, I'm excited.
It was so fun.
It's really fun doing trackers, like especially on midfielders.
It makes you feel like you're like a real scout for them.
Yeah, you're like really watching and like.
Yeah, I'm like actually like I'm like oh.
I'm like, do I want to give a plus for that?
It did turn into something good.
Yeah, like, do I want to give a minus for that? It's not really his fault. But like I would be giving him so many pluses. I'm like, let me just give a minus for this like thing that like barely happened, just because it's like got to be fair.
Yeah, you're just trying to be like a decent person.
Yeah. The Europa League is looking pretty cool though. Like it's
actually, I've been watching more Europa League than Champions League, to be honest.
Yeah, like this look like it's going to be some good matches. We got, I think 3 Spanish teams in there.
Sevilla did their thing. There was a close game too.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing. Barcelona did their thing, of course.
They beat the dog shit out of Napoli.
Villarreal was out here kind of getting cracking.
Well, no, it was Real Betis.
I'm sorry, Real Betis. Real Betis did it. I was hoping Sociedad was going to pull it off too.
Who?
I was hoping Sociedad was going to pull it off.
Oh yeah, they lost to Red Bull Leipzig. What's the name? And in Europa Conference League, Marseille beat Qarabag
like 7-1.
Guendouzi scored today. It was beautiful.
So the young American,
who?
Conrad
De La Fuente scored.
Conrad De La Fuente, he scored.
He scored. What's the name? Dimitri Payet had 2 assists. And sadly, Celtic lost, and they are out of Europe completely, along with Tottenham.
My brother's on Celtic, dog.
They didn't go alone. I'll give them that.
No, we made it right with Celtic.
Marcus Rashford is 24. Like, dog, like you're not young no more, dude. Like you're kind of becoming bum status ever since your boy Mason Greenwood got arrested.
Come on, man. There's no correlation.
Are you sure?
This dude said ever since
Mason Greenwood got arrested, dog. This fool out here acting really bummy, dog.
He'd probably write some kind of Players Tribune article about how it really affected him a lot.
He's got 22.
I'm not hating on that, but I just know that he would do that.
He got 22 appearances this season so far. He's got 5 goals. He's got 4 in Premier League.
When did he score? I never watched him score.
He's got 4 goals in Premier League in 16 matches, which that's not bad.
No,
but he's just playing.
I don't remember him scoring. If he had scored, it hasn't helped them win because they've been sliding.
Yeah, they've been very.
How many goals does Sancho have?
Sancho, let's see.
Everybody let him got off of him a little bit.
Yeah, I took a wash status off of him.
Okay, good. Let the man breathe a little bit.
I mean, he was washed early though. Jadon Sancho has 2. He has 2 goals in the league, 1 in the FA Cup, 1 in Champions League. So he's got 4 goals too. But it looks like Marcus Rashford's missed a lot of games in the Premier League. But anyway, Caesar, big news coming out of the U.S. women's national team. They're calling it a landmark settlement, $24 million in the equal pay battle. They reached a settlement. The deal promises them $24 million plus bonuses that match those of the men. The U.S. Soccer and the players announced a deal on Tuesday. They will have players split $22 million, about 1/3 of what they had sought in damages. They wanted 60 something. They got 22. And
I mean, that's lawyer talk though.
Well, no, they wanted 60. They got
20. I know they wanted 60, but you know what it is. You've got to go.
And then I guess U.S. Soccer agreed to establish a fund of $2 million to benefit the players in charitable efforts aimed at growing the sport for women. I did see that they were getting only 1/3 of what they wanted, but I don't think that they're going to get paid more than the men. And We Made a Podcast will not be satisfied until they do.
Yeah, we're all about not equal pay, unequal pay, but higher pay for the women.
Absolutely. Like literally, I was watching some highlights from the She Believes Cup, and like these women are ridiculous. Like they do so much more moves than the men do. I'm like, literally.
There's a lot of there's like actually like really good like competition and like skill set from like top to like back line, front line.
What was the one center back's name? Was it Julie?
Tobin Heath?
No, it wasn't Tobin Heath. It was somebody else. I forgot her name. But I remember she was doing like step overs getting out of the back line. I'm like, look at this.
That's so fresh. You'll never see that in the men's league.
I'm like, who was that one? I don't know anything about American players anymore. Who was the guy, Matt something, that used to play for Kansas City?
Matt Miazga.
No. It was another guy.
The long hair don't care?
No. There's some other dude. He played for Kansas City with Graham Zusi. They played over there together.
The light-skinned dude.
No, he was white. He's really tall, kind of.
Oh man, god damn, who are these people? You're making me go down a list of 8 people. Who the hell is it? I don't know, man. I've give up. I give you so many names. Graham Zusi, Bobby Wood. I don't know. Colin Kaepernick. Who is it? Jesus Christ, this guy. No, not him. No, this tall guy. What are you talking about? Breck Shea?
Remember Graham Zusi's corners in the World Cup? Them shits were terrible.
It was great because Graham Zusi came in the game and Bam's like, right, but he's like, that's my dog right there. Let's go.
I still like Graham Zusi.
Rocco Graham Zusi coming to the corner kick. Man's out here bumbling them.
Remember he started playing right back for Kansas City too?
Yeah, he definitely got demoted. And I was mad that they didn't put him at right back and then they didn't put Jossie Zardes at left back.
I gotta see if Graham Zusi still plays. This episode is wild.
He's got to be. He has to run like a 6'3" mile. Like he has to run like. He gave me the impression he's slow now.
He used to be good though. I remember when
was
Sporting Kansas City played was it like Sarsaparilla or something like that, a Costa Rican team. Graham Zusi was balling. They lost, but Graham Zusi was balling. He's still playing.
Oh my god!
Damn. This fool spent every year of his career in Kansas City.
He must love it out there. Is his hair still long or what?
He's 35 now.
Who was that? Remember that CDM you liked with the dreads?
Kyle Beckerman, of course. Is he still
Man, Rocco Kyle Beckerman. No, he's like 43 or something.
That's nothing in MLS. I think he might have retired.
Man, Rocco Kyle Beckerman. Remember how he balled out against Germany? He was balling.
He was a good player.
Apparently, he was. I remember we played against Germany. He was putting them on L's. I was like, okay.
No, Kyle Beckerman was a baller, dog. Apparently,
I love me like a kind of short, like swaggy CDM. It's just kind of cool.
Apparently, he's coaching the Utah Valley University, coaching soccer there. That's cute. But yeah, Caesar, you said you didn't see the fight with Phil Foden and his mom?
I did not see Phil Foden swinging on moms.
Okay, well, his like some dudes, I don't know where they were at a club or a concert or something. They were walking by some door. They like went into the door and some dudes came back and they were like saying stuff to him. And then his mom came out and then like his mom like started like swinging on the dude and the dude started like swinging on his mom. And then Phil Foden came out and he did like some like fake punches like to the air, but was like kind of hiding behind his mom still. It was very funny. I was like, damn, dog.
Soccer players are all so damn goofy, dog. They're so
soccer
goofy.
Player, like them dudes, like they were like saying stuff about him. I'm like, you can tell they're just like not scared of him at all.
Yeah, they got nothing to fear with them. With freaking Phil Foden.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't really be out here wearing a wave cap to go to sleep though. Like Jesus Christ, though, you really be committed to this.
Does he have waves?
He has waves.
He's like waves, like he's swimming. Damn. Don't call it a wave cap. Please call it a do-rag.
Okay, he wears a do-rag.
He's not wearing the thing with the damn elastic. He's not doing that.
He's not doing a Ray Lewis?
No, he's not doing it under the helmet joint, dog. He's wearing an actual do-rag.
He's not wearing a skull, whatever it's called.
Yeah, no.
Scully, whatever it's called.
Okay, Caesar, also, before we wrap up, Neymar said that there's not much enthusiasm in Brazil when the national team plays. He was like, nobody cares like before.
Hey, yo, Neymar, shut up. Shut up, Neymar. Shut up.
Okay, can you continue?
Just shut the hell up. What does he know about enthusiasm? He's been out with like a fat toe or whatever. Dude, what is he talking about? What is he talking about enthusiasm Brazil plays?
He's saying that
when's the last time he played Brazil? Like in the summer of last year? He's been injured.
He said like there used to be a sentiment like when he was a kid, like when the national team plays, people care, like they put flags up and stuff. He said people don't care no more.
Does he want to know why?
No, yeah, why?
Because it's been a while since we won. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to win a World Cup. That'd be cool.
Y'all won
the country's also ran by a conservative idiot. There's a pandemic. People have died. Where do I go? People are poor. The Brazilian real is one of the lowest in like history since right after the dictatorship. Like you tell me the enthusiasm people are supposed to have, big dog. What? All Brazilians are stuck in Ukraine. What else? My favorite CDM in Ukraine, Marcos Antonio, out there in the airport like this, a baller. He was destroying Real Madrid in that one game last year. So good.
I mean, there was a whole picture.
There's a whole team up in that hotel. I was like, damn, who's out here snitching though? I mean, it's dangerous. What hotel is this? Dynamo Kiev gonna pull up like, hey, yo, y'all in here?
Dynamo Kiev, like, what are y'all doing?
I saw the Dynamo Kiev. I was like, how are you guys playing? Aren't you guys literally getting shelled right now? How are you guys playing?
It wasn't funny, but it was like it was interesting. You see like a lot of Brazilian players are kind of dark skinned. All of them girlfriends is white as hell. Uh, yeah, there's no Jackson Martinez's over there.
What an astute observation, Bam. I can't believe you observed that.
They probably bleach like you. So you think Neymar is wrong for pointing that out?
Yeah, I just think it's kind of goofy because it's just hard to like put that kind of pressure, like, or that kind of stuff on people. Like, I just think it's dumb conversation. Like, maybe if like Brazil was kind of just really being their bag, doing their thing a lot, and then like, it'd be one thing. But like, dog, you're still considered like infamous. You're not considered just famous Neymar. You're infamously Neymar now. And when you have that reputation, it brings a certain kind of creed to the team. You're the face of the club, but the face of the club is someone that's, honestly controversial. He's not the darling that people thought he was going to be. And where the documentary me and Ben watched was really good, but it doesn't take away from the sentiment of the people. The documentary doesn't change that. Back in the day, we're reporting here that, people call him Snake and stuff like that. Like, and then now, like, there was the whole fiasco of him going to Barca. Like, people be feeling kind of weird about you, dog. And I think that's not really going to change right now, because even his game doesn't seem as like he used to really give those vibes of like fun turn up kind of vibes. He'd be giving me a little bit more serious now vibes when he plays. And but I get that happiness now. Like when I watch Vinicius, like Vinicius just like his style is just so fun. Like he's smiling, he's like battling people too. Like he really does remind me of like early Neymar Barcelona, where he's just like getting thrown and fighting and keep going.
But you know why too? Because Vinicius over there on that wing, Neymar's like moved kind of centrally, so it's a little bit like it's not the
and
same.
Also, let's keep it real. Also, Vinicius is on Real Madrid. Like at the end of the day, Neymar can say what he wants, but he didn't start his career at PSG and get big. Ronaldinho left PSG and got big. Neymar was outside of PSG and got big, and came to PSG, made PSG bigger. But people like Vinicius, like we can say what we want, but he's growing real fast. He's getting a lot of steam. I remember when he started for Brazil and was playing for Brazil, people were cheering for him. I was like, okay, like people are recognizing this talent. And whenever they have the comment section of my favorite Brazilian page, when they put up Neymar, it's all snake emojis in the comments and stuff like that. But when Vinicius is up there, like they make the famous Brazilian comment, like he can play a lot, like this kid can play. Like that's like the famous slang in Brazil of like saying someone's a baller. Like he dribbles or he plays a lot. So it's really cool that like he gets so much positive comments within Brazil.
Yeah, well,
he scored another goal too, I think, this weekend, right?
He did. He'll be playing a lot until he sees Hakimi again. Then it'd be big clamps.
I mean, eventually they got to just put Neymar in the middle. I mean, he's just middleman now. So
big Revis Island Hakimi on Vinicius Jr. over there.
Okay, you love that happens, so you can do that. You can make this joke. Yeah,
I like Vinicius more than you do.
That's a damn lie. Although he was over there drilling some left foot shots, it was beautiful to watch.
Drilling? I don't know about drilling.
He was drilling some left foot shots, and he was booming them in that goal, dog. I heard the thump in there. I'm gonna send you the video. I'll be watching them off them training videos.
Okay, you do.
He was over there on the left foot. I was like, okay, big dog.
Well, Di Maria ever do that with his right foot?
Can't teach you no dog new tricks.
Facts. Also, Tuchel is still doing that little basketball game in training. I don't know what's up with him. But anyway, episode 242, We Made It podcast. The show that never ends. We're 8 away from 250 official episodes. But how many episodes have we uploaded as We Made It podcast?
1 million.
Let me tell you right now, Caesar.
Tell me, man. I would love to hear this.
Caesar, we have uploaded 270 episodes of We Made It podcast.
270?
Yes.
Okay, so 300 we're done, right?
Well, but this is episode 242, but we have uploaded 270 times.
Well, we're still going. We still have the best soccer show on this planet. Actually, we've definitely had the title the best black soccer show. I'm sorry, like longest running
ever. Soccer hooligans are Latinos. I don't know if that really counts like that.
Yeah, but much love, and We Made Podcast still here, doc.
Still here, absolutely. Holler back.